Welcome to Game 6 here in Round 1. An exhilarating night of the NBA playoffs coming right up here on Sports. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaq. I'm Ernie Johnson as we get ready for the tip. Tonight we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. Looking at the Bulls, Game 5 a road loss, and now they look to take care of business in front of the
Center. It's been an absolute war out there. Neither side giving in. Both want to advance to the next round. It's the Eastern Conference Playoff Game 6. Right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Taking a look at Chicago. It's a win or stay home as they look to keep their raucous crowd to help propel them to a final Game 7 on enemy ground.
A must-win game for them, no doubt. But playing in front of that home crowd, they have every bit of confidence that they can win this game and shift some of the pressure if they can force a Game 7.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Horford is out there with Johnson. And it's Crowder in at the 3, the small forward. Chicago with the ball after Isaiah Thomas missed from long range. Back to Mirotic. And the layup falls. Mirotic has got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Bulls. Outside Thomas. Kicks it to Horford. Back to Thomas. Picked by Horford. 5 on the clock. Thomas dishes to Johnson. And that one, good.
High basketball IQ right there. Saw his teammate had the advantage, so he got him the rock and let him go to work.
And David Aldridge spoke with Brad Stevens. David?
His main concern going into tonight's Game 6 was that some of his guys may view Game 7 home as a safety net. He told them, you don't want to punt this one because you think you'll win the next one. Momentum is a monster. We can play one game or we can play 2. Kevin, we'll see if they can wrap it up tonight. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And here is Thomas following the 3 from Nikola Mirotic. Picked by Horford. Takes the 3. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
All you ask for is execution, and those shots will fall later.
Now here's Lopez. Now the pass to Wade. A fader. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Passes it to Thomas. Picked his pocket. Here's Cannon. Pass to Butler. To the inside. The kick out to Lopez. Bulls moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The basket counts, and 1 will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
That pass was a work of art right there.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Free throw good. Crowder. Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Wade kicks to Lopez. Pass to Butler. Baseline jumper. And again, no good by Chicago. Austin's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Celtics shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. No good on the free throw. The Bulls making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Free throw is good. Now leading by 1. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Bradley against Wade. He dishes it to Lopez. Back to Wade. And it's good off the glass. Wade's got his first points of the game.
And Dwayne Wade will do work on you from the mid-range if you let him.
It's Butler that time on the assist by Cannon.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
He thrives in the open court. Such an aggressive finisher.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Bradley. Horford sets a screen for Bradley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away. Horford no up.
I like that shot for him, though. Very little defensive pressure. He typically rises up and buries that.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
And those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
Now here's Horford. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. It's Crowder on the wing. There's the dish to Johnson. Crowder, the pass to Horford. Again, the miss by Horford. Here's Portis. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Ball's knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. So here is Chicago. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. Basket good. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice effort from Butler in the paint. Really using his length down low.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They get a hand on it. Here's Cannon. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Portis. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Outside Thomas. They need this one. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Wade kicks to Portis. Outside Butler. Out to the right wing. The feed to Wade. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Another steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. Cannon kicks to Wade. And the Bulls, another 3.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
It's looking good so far. They have their offense intact right now.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. They came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Really, a combination of smart coaching and even better execution. When you have that, the game comes easily to you.
Outside Brantley feeds it to Thomas. To the middle. Stolen. Here's Portis. To the paint. It's deflected. Thomas with the steal. Crowder with it. Butler covering. Dishes to Thomas. Pick by Horford. Johnson kicks to Horford. Off the pick. And a dunk by Horford.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Now here's Wade. He's got 8.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
He was all alone on that one. Thomas got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics.
His eyes just lit up as soon as he realized he was wide open from outside. The defense has to do a much better job.
Cannon kicks to Lopez. It's stolen by Bradley. To the middle. Here's Thomas. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now just a 5-point Bulls lead. Bulls have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Cannon, the pass to Portis.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw missing, and some changes here for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Johnson. Brown comes in for Jay Crowder, and Smart subbed in for Avery Bradley. And he sinks the second. And the Celtics with possession here. 6-point game. Thomas against Grant. Thomas kicks to Horford. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Portis, the pass to Grant. Here's Zipser. Back to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Butler kicks to Grant. Offensive rebound. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
The physicality of Jimmy Butler poses so many issues for defenders.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. And so Butler nails both of them.
I got to give Jimmy Butler a lot of credit. Do you remember he was the 30th overall pick in the 2011 NBA draft? He has really elevated his game.
Now here's Brown. Screened by Olynyk. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And again, Boston with the triple.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Zipser, the pass to Portis. There's a good screen. There's Zipser. He's guarded by Thomas. And again, no good by Chicago. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 12-3 run. The Bulls leading by 3. Grant outside. He kicks it to Butler. Down low, Olynyk with the steal. Outside Thomas. Shot from 16, and it's Boston with another.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Grant with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Felicio. Now here's Butler. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
Your Rev coach checked in for Al Horford. The Bulls have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Free throw no good for Butler. Celtics trail by 3. Smart dishes to Urepko. Here's Thomas. That's tipped. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game.
Because he's such an explosive force down low, the defense threw everything they had at him, and it worked.
Down kicks to Thomas. Back to Brown. Puts one up from 19. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Brown's got his first bucket of the night. Chicago's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
It's not often you see that kind of mental lapse. He just lost track of where it was.
.124 left here in the first quarter. Thomas kicks to Brown. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Back to Brown. Tries from 10. No good.
Worked it inside. Normally an easy basket for him, but just a little out of rhythm on the release.
Here's Felicio. Kept alive. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Knocked knocked away. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Celtics making a switch here. Green's checked in. And so it's Boston with it. They trail by 1. Brown outside. Takes the 3. Up again. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Felicio, the pass to Zipser. He feeds it to Butler. The 10-footer. Now the pass to Zipser. Here's Felicio. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Portis kicks to Felicio. Here's Grant. And the 3 ball is good. And the Bulls lead by 4. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Chicago up 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And a guy who seems to improve every season, Jimmy Butler. He spoke with us about one of his biggest surprises.
It's crazy because I never thought that anybody would be.
And hard to doubt the dedication of Jimmy Butler. He's found a way to overcome obstacles at each important point along the way.
You know, he's a self-made player, and if Butler can stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit.
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Because this is a team full of sharp shooters whose eyes light up when given the opportunity to shine, and they are really knocking them down right now.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Celtics, Crowder and Urebko are the small and power forwards. Green is out there with Smart, and it's Olynyk in at the center position. Here's Zipser. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Lopez outside. Here's Wade. And he lays it straight in. Wade's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bulls. Celtics trail by 6. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Zeller, who's checked in for Boston. Chicago's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Wade outside. Kicks it to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Wade drives in. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
Really good shooting night for him, doing everything he can to help his team stretch this lead.
Screen by Olynyk. Jumper off the screen. That doesn't go either for Green. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Mirotic throws it down.
And we all know that Mirotic can shoot, but you love it when he puts the ball on the floor and finishes off the drive.
Now here's Smart. He's covered by Grant. Stolen by Grant. To the inside. And there's Mirotic on the assist by Grant. 9 points for Nikola Mirotic.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
That explains the gap on the scoreboard. Attacking offense against a defense that's far too relaxed.
Now here's Smart. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green inside the three-point line, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Wade kicks to Grant. Lopez sets a screen for Grant. Passes to Mirotic. Out to Wade. Sinks the three-pointer. Wade's got 7 now in this quarter.
D-Wade getting buckets out there, showing he can still take over offensively.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Cannon, he's checked in for Jaren Grant. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. Avery Bradley comes in for Gerald Green. Bradley, no one around him. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
That's just perfect execution there to run that inbounds play and get that look off of it.
Stolen by Smart. Crowder kicks to Bradley. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. Chicago leading by 9. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Cannon the pass to Zipser. Lopez a screen. Pass to Zipser. Tries a 3. Lopez dishes to Cannon. Pass to Mirotic. Here's Zipser. He dishes it to Lopez. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Bradley against Wade. Bradley kicks to Smart. There's the dish to Zeller. A fadeaway. And the shot is long.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Cannon kicks to Mirotic. Shoots a fader. And again, Chicago. No good. Celtics trail by 9. To the middle. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
You could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
That was a risky pass. Poor decision, really. Fortunately, they didn't lose the possession.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Amir Johnson's checked in for Zeller. And Thomas subbed in for Smart. Here's Thomas. 12 points for him. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Horford. Horford missing again.
He just looks uncomfortable offensively, really over the course of the whole game, and it's killing his team.
Here's Cannon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Horford against Lopez. Horford kicks to Thomas. Picked by Horford. Thomas passes to Horford. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Down low, Lopez. That one goes in.
And you're going to have to foul Robin Lopez. Harder than that, he's just too strong.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw off from Lopez. Celtics trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The Celtics have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And so he makes both from the line. Chicago leading by 9. Wade outside. Lopez outside. The feed now to Mirotic. Three-pointer. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Look how assured Mirotic is, pulling the trigger immediately.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Party.
Outside Bradley. Thomas up top. Puts it up from 17. With the putback. Here's Johnson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Chicago. And the Celtics also making a change. Brown's checked in. For Boston, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Cannon. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Mirotic's shot is off. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Thomas. Feeds to Johnson. Here's Horford. Boston, no good that time either. Well, Chicago has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And Mirotic kicks to Cannon. Now the pass to Portis. Soft touch off the glass. Portis has got 6. Here is Thomas. He's got 12. To the inside. From the arc. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his 3rd of the game.
Cannon kicks to Mirotic. Jacks up a 3. But they get it back. Here's Cannon. Passes it to Felicio. Bradley against Butler. And it's good. Walk through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. And that one misses. Celtics trail by 10. Brown dishes to Thomas. He kicks to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Johnson the screen. Outside Brent. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Mirotic just got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Jerebko's checked in for Amir Johnson. Chicago leading by 10. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Almost got to that shot in time. Just a split second late there. Caught it just barely on its way down.
Boston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. pick by Horford. Urebko, the pass to Bradley. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Bradley nails both of them. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Cannon looking for his first basket still in this one. Top of the key, Butler. Pass to Felicio. This is Demirotic. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Butler missing. Celtics trail by 10. Brown kicks to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And there's the pass to Felicio. He feeds it to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
He's just getting nasty on him now, fella.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves. That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here is Thomas after the Bulls pick up 2. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for Horford. The Bulls leading by 8. Cannon kicks to Felicio. He dishes it to Demirotic. Lets it go. Misses the jumper. Snatched away. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Bulls have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7. And the first one at the line is good. The Bulls making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Kelly Olynyk comes in for Urebko. And it's Gerald Green in for Avery Bradley. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Celtics trail by 9. Over in the corner, Green. No good on the triple.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Grant the pass to Portis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
For Chicago, they have had an off night from the stripe tonight. And he makes the first. Boston making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:27 left to play here in the half. And here is Green. Outside Thomas. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 17 points for Isaiah Thomas. The Bulls leading by 9. Grant kicks to Portis. 59 seconds left here in the second. Butler against Crowder. There's Cannon with the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Beautiful ball movement by Jimmy Butler, constantly looking to set up his guys.
Now Green. Outside Thomas. And stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Puts it up from 17. Good as the jump shot falls. Butler's got 14 points for the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Thomas. Olynyk up top. Outside Thomas. 5 on the clock. Back to Olynyk for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Butler with the ball. And so we conclude the first half. Bulls lead by 14. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, your assessment of how your team played in that first half?
I thought we came out with a very good mentality on the defensive end, getting steals, led to fast break layups. I thought our pace was good on offense. If we can keep that up, we'll be in good shape.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round 1 matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Looking at the Bulls, they look absolutely determined to make sure this series goes the distance. And as well as they played in the first half, a Game 7 at this point appears all but inevitable. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, we're seeing vintage, and I mean vintage Dwayne Wade, that 2006 Dwayne Wade. He no longer possesses that lightning quickness or that killer hops, but he's playing with power and motivation. His production is downright filthy.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And it's just about time now for the third.
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago. A time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. We're seeing a tremendous game from Isaiah Thomas.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
He is bearing some shots from way downtown, and so far he definitely has the green light to keep them coming.
Here it's Edge at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. Cannon out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. Olynyk can't hit. The Bulls leading by 14. And it's Wade in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Wade against Bradley. Kicks it to Olynyk. There's the dish to Crowder. And Thomas has it in the corner. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see. Yet, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Lopez a screen. Cannon kicks to Mirotic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Dwayne Wade at the stripe. How many times have we said that before? He lives there.
First trip to the line for him here.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He's off on the second. Celtics trail by 14. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Crowder. Softly drops in the floater. Crowder's got the first basket of the second half here for the Celtics. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Chicago called for the foul. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Chicago leading by 12. Butler dishes to Cannon. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Mirotic, the pass to Butler. Lopez sends a screen for Butler. Down low, 4 on the shot clock. And taken away by Johnson. Outside Crowder. And Thomas now, top of the key. To the left side wing. Horford. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 5 assists in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Cannon kicks to Butler. Lopez a screen. Off the pick. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. The feed to Thomas. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Here's Cannon. Feeds it to Mirotic. The Bulls keep it alive.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. Horford dishes to Thomas. He goes up again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good. Smart's checked in for the Celtics. Horford drops them both.
This soft touch from the line is rare for a big man.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Lopez kicks to Wade. Shot to stop the drought. Wade missing again. Celtics trail by 8, down low, and finished off by Horford.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
Wade drives in. The teardrop falls in. Wade's got 17 now.
If you let Wade get the ball that deep, there really isn't anything you can do.
Smart passes to Horford. Picked by Horford. Shot off the pick. Not that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Bradley.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And this comeback was fueled by doing it on both ends of the floor. Let's see if they have that same energy level to keep this up.
Now, here's Wade. 17 points in the game. Good on the three-point shot.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Now here's Smart. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Picked by Horford. Smart dishes to Horford. Pocket 6. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 17 points for Horford.
Great ball movement there.
Inside, it's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Grant, he's checked in for Kenny. Grant kicks to Wade. The rebound by the Celtics. Bradley's got his third rebound on the night.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
Passes it to Johnson. Here's Horford. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
And here's Wade. 20 points for him. Grant outside. Bulls moving the ball around. And again, Chicago. No good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Smart. Outside Bradley. He kicks it to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Bradley passes to Johnson. Let's go. Bradley can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 4. And it's Wade in the corner. Grant outside. It's up a 3. Second chance shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
When Lopez starts going to work on you, sometimes fouling is your only option.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And he knocks down the first one. Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. And then for Boston. Olenek, he's checked in for Johnson. Brown comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Green in for Bradley. Both free throws good from Lopez.
And for a center, Robin Lopez is definitely one of the better free throw shooters in the league.
Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Over in the corner, Green. And it's blocked. Wade outside. Lopez outside. Grant outside. From deep. And that one's good. Zipser. And the Bulls lead by 9. The Celtics have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Now Brown. Screen by Olynyk. Here's Green. Second shot opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. The Bulls making a switch here. Felicio's checked in. Both free throws good from Green. The Bulls leading by 7. Grant outside. Pass to Felicio. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Puts one up from 19. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Smart dishes to Green. And a dunk by Horford.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Grant kicks to Wade. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Horford the pass to Smart. Dishes to Brown. The pass to Olynyk. From 13. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Grant with the ball. Passes to Felicio. Wade left side. Grant outside. Pass to Felicio. He feeds it to Wade. Second chance shot. That one doesn't drop.
We know what he's capable of inside. That's a good shot for him. He's kicking himself that he couldn't get it to go.
And Green gets it to go.
He has a nose for the glass and a sixth sense in terms of how to read the angles.
Wade outside. To the inside. Felicio. And again, unable to change momentum here. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Horford with the screen on Wade. Here's Smart. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Olynyk can't hit. Portis kicks to Wade. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Now here's Smart. He dishes it to Horford. Celtics passing it around to the inside. For the lead. Felicio with the rebound. Felicio's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, so tough to see when a player goes down with an injury like that.
Yeah, this one looks like it could be really bad. Hopefully we can get an update on this one pretty soon.
Bulls making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Some changes for Boston. Jay Crowder comes in for Brown. And Thomas subbed in for Gerald Green. Chicago leading. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Butler kicks to Grant. Lock at 6. Zipser, the pass to Grant. Butler from outside. Traps in the tray. Butler's got 17.
No wasted time on that catch and shoot. Pretty much nothing you can do if he gets it off that quick.
Screen by Olynyk. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Shot's good from Butler.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Outside Thomas. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Jaren Grant.
All the officials are all over that one.
That's good from Thomas. And so he makes both from the line. 36 seconds left in the third. And it's Butler with the jam.
What you like here is a guy like Jimmy Butler each year elevating his game. Offensively now, he's legit.
And here's Smart. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Horford sets a screen for Smart. On the line, the dish to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. No coverage that time.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
That's his shot. And with his size, even the defense up on him, they're still not going to be able to block it.
Now Butler. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Chicago up 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens.
Hey, defense is the start of the quarter and
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. On the floor for Boston, Thomas and Smart, the feisty backcourt pairing. Bradley is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. Now here's Crowder. Kicks to Bradley. Chicago with the rebound. Lopez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's Portis. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He got the ball inside, realized right away he had a mismatch, and took him right to school.
Johnson, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. On the free throw, no good.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard said.
The offensive rebound. The Bulls leading by 6. Grant with the ball. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Lopez. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Celtics trail by 9. Outside Thomas. The dish to Olynyk. Outside Bradley. Back to Olynyk. In the corner, Bradley with it. 5 on the clock. A 3. Boston. No good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Here's Butler.
Jimmy Butler used his body and muscle well to get the foul call.
The free throw drops for Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Thomas. Made that one. It's the 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Cannon dishes to Butler. There's the feed to Lopez. They set the pick. Butler kicks to Cannon. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Add another triple to their second half total.
3 ball, 3 ball, 3 ball. That's what we're hearing in the second half.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Dwayne Wade. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls head athletic trainer. It's not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
I know he'll fight back hard to get back on the floor. He wants to be out here with his teammates.
When you have a reliable floater like that, it can be absolutely lethal.
Cannon kicks to Lopez. Butler against Crowder. Leans inside. Here's Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And Lopez doing whatever he can to get himself to the line.
That's good from Lopez. Mirotic is checked in for Bobby Portis. Both free throws good from Lopez. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Boston. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. First free throw is good. And so Olynyk nails both of them. Chicago leading by 10. Butler on the way. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. Butler's got 12 points here in the second half.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Thomas. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Cannon from long range. And no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Thomas. Inside. Lopez with the steal. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Grant. Lopez outside. Inside. Butler kicks to Cannon. And again, Chicago. No good. And Thomas has it in the corner. The shot. And it comes off the front of the rim. Bulls have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And it's Butler missing.
What I like there, fantastic defensive rotation. Just suffocated him at the point of attack.
Feeds it to Olynyk. Lopez with the steal. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Lopez. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. And that one falls for Olynyk. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Grant outside. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Butler's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Johnson the screen. Now here's Crowder. Outside Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Olynyk. It's rebounded by Portis.
Okay, his shot isn't there tonight. It's a major reason why they're behind. He needs to start sharing the basketball.
Celtics trail by 13. Right side Thomas. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. A good look from Bradley. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Grant against Bradley. Grant the pass to Portis. Grant outside. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Mirotic's shot is off.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And the Bulls making a change here. The Bulls leading by 8. Cannon kicks to Portis. On the shot clock to the right side. Mirajic gets the bucket, and the Bulls lead by 11.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Bradley. Johnson the screen. Here's Thomas. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Cannon. Pass to Portis. Butler in the corner. Tries again. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Mirajic really uses his long arms well on the glass. He's not afraid to get a little nasty on the boards.
And that one falls for Mirajic. Here's Thomas. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Thomas got 12 points in just the second half. Chicago's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Cannon the pass to Portis. Mirajic the screen. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound Boston.
I don't know what's happened to him in this second half, but he's been terrible from deep.
Horford kicks to Thomas. Picked by Horford. Dishes it to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Boston. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Thomas, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Cannon kicks to Portis. And there's the pass to Zipser. Passes it to Butler. The 10-footer. That shot off the mark. Excellent D from Thomas. Picked by Horford. From downtown.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
The Bulls making a switch here. Grant's checked in. The Bulls leading by 10. Outside Butler to the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Thomas. He kicks to Johnson. Pass to Crowder. Back to Johnson. Outside Thomas. Clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And Chicago has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Cannon, the pass to Portis. Back to Cannon. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. They need this one. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Boston the other way. Outside Thomas. Johnson the screen. Thomas dishes to Bradley. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Mirotic. Chicago leading by 10. There's Cannon with the 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Crowder's got his 3rd rebound on the night. He feeds it to Thomas. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound, Celtics.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
And Butler, here we go. And that one's drained from the low block. Butler's got 10 points in the quarter.
I love the aggressiveness by Butler when he's driving the basketball to the bucket.
Picked by Horford. There's Thomas with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Thomas got 15 points in just the second half. Now Chicago's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Grant kicks to Mirotic. He dishes it to Butler. There's a screen. Mirotic gets the bucket. Mirotic has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bulls.
And the number of ways in which Mirotic scores, inside, outside, in between, on the drive, you name it.
And I can tell you, with this win coming in Game 6, things are looking very bright indeed for the Bulls.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple. And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Mirotic.
You can see he's a one-of-a-kind talent when he puts on a performance like this. He influenced every area of this game. On defense, he was a thorn in their side all night. On offense, he was a weapon. That's getting the job done.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
And he knocks down the first one. And a new group in for the Celtics. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Horford. Jerebko comes in for Johnson. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Brown in for Thomas. And both free throws good from Crowder. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the inside, here's Felicio, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
They're already celebrating. People are walking to the door, smiles. This one is over.
And so it's Boston with it. Picked by Zeller. Green passes to Zeller. First free throw is good. That one is no good. And here is Grant. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. I think, Greg, they played with a little more of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Mirotic. Shaq, what'd you think?
Bottom line, a must-win game. Home floor, he was the man. Love the intensity and the toughness he showed. When your back is against the wall and you come through on a night like tonight, these are the performances that you are measured by.
The defense was non-existent. They didn't challenge him. They didn't try to move him off his favorite spots. They didn't force him to do anything different. No physical play, and he took advantage of that.
And that will wrap up tonight's round one.